Well, happy Friday, and welcome to a Friday edition of From the Shore, the official online video of the Skaneateles Journal and Skaneatelesjournal.com. I am your beloved editor, Jonathan Monfiletto.
And I'm your beloved reporter. Beloved? I feel weird saying that. Christopher Malone.
You guys be a little more enthusiastic about it.
I'm beloved.
There you go.
I'm beloved.
We do love having Chris around. For what? Almost 6 months now already.
I know.
He has survived half a year of being with me. That's ask my wife. That is tough to do. I can assure you. But anyway, welcome to another edition of our video. Big news in Skaneateles this week. Welch Allyn Incorporated, the world-renowned, that is, in fact, I'm sure, medical device manufacturer, announcing that the company has been acquired by Hill-Rom, a Chicago-based device manufacturer. Big news. A lot of people wondering what's going to happen, and I actually got the chance to speak with the CEOs of both companies, and they assured me that the Welch Allyn, even as the companies combine, the Welch Allyn name will live on. It'll kind of be like a branch of the Hill-Rom company, so to speak. And I asked kind of, why make this change or why make this acquisition? And they said, well, we just saw the opportunity to combine these two companies and further accelerate the growth and the success of both companies. No certain word of what's going to happen to the employees, but they again assured me that our goal is growth, and the employees will be there. Skaneateles Falls facility will be there, and they anticipate good things. It seems like for the company.
Hopefully, it's a big company. Hopefully, it grows and it creates more jobs for the area because
certainly what we need.
Yeah,
sure. But that was obviously the big news of the week. Ironically enough, Chris was just there the day before.
Yeah, the day before. I was there to celebrate. American Heart Association was awarding Welch Allyn for their efforts for a few reasons. One for the Heart Walk. They raised around $60,000 for the American Heart Association Heart Walk, and they got a platinum award for the 6th year in a row, and they also were credited for saving the life of one of their own. During one of the February meetings, an employee meeting, John Sims went into cardiac arrest, and the team acted on it effectively. They performed CPR, they called 911, they used a defibrillator, or not defibrillator. Defibrillator, yes. And they ended up saving his life. And by the time John left in the ambulance, he was awake, he was talking to people, and they even said that he was even joking around. So kudos to that team. 12 of them were awarded with a nice little plaque, a little recognition ceremony, and it was good. It was great to be a part of it.
Yeah, and I enjoyed reading that story. That'll come out in next week's paper. Oh, it actually is online already, so you can go check it out. But that's always the impression I've gotten from being at Welch Allyn, is that they really do care about their employees. All the way from obviously saving a life like that, and they really care about their community. So I know a lot of people are concerned. Well, what's going to happen in Skaneateles Falls, and at least as far as this point, I do have good feelings from both the Hill-Rom CEO John Greisch and the Welch Allyn CEO, soon to be obviously a different title, Stephen Meyer. So good things. And actually, I talked to Mary Sennett, who's the Skaneateles town supervisor, and I kind of asked her, Welch Allyn is part of Skaneateles' identity, and she said it definitely is, and she anticipates that continuing. So. And more big news out of the Skaneateles Central School District. Earlier in the week, on Skaneatelesjournal.com, we reported that Superintendent Ken Slentz had put his application in for the superintendency of Buffalo Public Schools, the state's second largest school district, I think is what I read. He had kind of gotten involved in helping the district with its superintendent search, and thought, well, hey, maybe I'll put in my application. Came out last night actually, him saying, you know what, I thought about it, and I want to remain committed to Skaneateles. So I think it's, again, great news for Skaneateles.
Yeah.
He's only just completed his first full school year there. His daughter is going to be a junior, so obviously, she's still in the school system. And definitely, I think a good move that he is staying.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'll get a chance to sit down with him next week to kind of talk about that commitment to stay, as well as what he thought about the his first year in Skaneateles. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Speaking of Skaneateles School District, got a chance to go to Waterman Elementary School and jump into their STEM lab and see what the kindergartners were doing. They were building bird nests. They were learning about environmental builders, beavers, bees, you name it, and how they use the environment around them to build their homes. And they were building bird nests out of paper, twigs, any little sorts of material, painting eggs, and making little birds out of pom-poms and feathers, arts and crafts stuff. So it was fun to see what they were doing. They had a good kick out of it.
Was this your first time covering something in the STEM lab? I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was.
Yes.
Yeah, I of course, the week before, I covered the second graders were making marble runs. You know, they're using cardboard tubes and plastic tubes and all kinds of bottles and anything else they could find to transport a marble, built along the wall, transport a marble through it into a cup. And I've covered things in the STEM lab before, and it's just fascinating.
Yeah.
Purely fascinating what they're doing from kindergarten all the way up to the seniors in high school, really pushing that, you know, science, technology, engineering, and math education, and just makes you want to go back in time and go back through school again. They just do some neat things. And you can just, I love seeing this, just the pure excitement on the kids' faces about learning. That's just awesome to see, and so kudos to Mary Arnott and the team and everybody at Skaneateles School District for what they do. Yeah, and you covered another STEM related.
They did at State Street Intermediate School. They did their egg drop. You'll be hearing more about that next week. But they built containers to transport eggs in from the roof to the concrete below. So that was a big event for the fifth graders. Everyone was cheering when the eggs broke. Everyone was disgusted. It was fun to hear the reactions of the students. But they all seemed to. The greatest part was they were supportive of each other.
Yeah, sure. Well, let's switch to Marcellus for a little bit, because of course on the front page of our paper is Asia Murphy, the owner of Eat More Sweets Bakery in Marcellus, right to the right side of Joss Spa. Of course, Chris covered Papa's Pizza.
Yeah, as soon as I get to it.
On the left side of Joss Spa.
On the left side.
Some neat businesses going up in Marcellus. Asia gets that name for her bakery, the letters EMS, because she's actually a former paramedic, and actually is still an EMT with Marcellus Ambulance Volunteer Emergency Services. And sounds like the community is really supporting this. She says she opened right on Memorial Day and frequently runs out of stuff. She bakes everything right from scratch that morning so that it's fresh, and bakes just as much as she thinks she's going to need to get through the day so it can be, fresh for the next day as well. And people are supportive, and even when she runs out, they say, "Hey, no big deal. We're glad you're in the community." So
yeah, and right next door is Papa's Pizza. And giving you ever more reason to either treat yourself after you come out of the gym or before, depending on
probably after. I don't like having a big meal and then I like doing it in reverse.
Yeah, eating a cupcake on the treadmill, that'd be a sight to see. But yes, thank God words. This is his third location with the Papa's name, and the others in the Valley and Salina Street, and Nedrow and Salina Street, which is in the Valley, and to correct myself. But he's bringing New York-style pizza to Marcellus. He's trying to incorporate great, fresh ingredients, attends to local markets and grocery stores. If he runs out, which he's been doing a lot of lately, he'll go buy it from wholesalers so he has stock on tap. But the place looks great. You go in there, there's a message board, a chalkboard that people can write on, say hello, or compliment the food. And the pies are huge, 20 inches, and I can't wait to eat. I haven't had a slice yet, but...
After Chris covered the story, or after he wrote the story, as I was reading it, I said, I do have a question about your story. And, with me being the editor, he gets this look of horror on his face. I don't know, what did I do?
Great, what did I do
so
now?
I just want to know when you're going to bring me some. Maybe someday.
Yeah,
We'll see.
and maybe, hey, one day we'll probably sit in.
I would love to.
Yeah.
It's a great little. Of course. Well, at least I'm still kind of new to the Marcellus area. Chris kind of grew up in that area, but it's just some neat things to see. Of course, like I said, Papa's Pizza and eat more sweets, and right there you have the first cup too. So great little community, Marcellus. We're glad to be a part of it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, coming up next week, graduation, of course.
Yeah. When's Skaneateles graduating again?
Sunday.
Sunday,
well.
just like.
We'll be there. Of course, I'm looking forward to Skaneateles graduation. This will be the second that I've covered, and of course, the big tradition is that they have the graduation right in Cliff Park, as long as it's a nice sunny day, and it's a sight to see. Literally, as soon as they say, hey, however they officially say, but they say, hey, you're graduated. The students are up on the gazebo, or sorry, up in the chairs below the gazebo. They get up and they just book it for the lake and jump right in. It's like a summertime polar bear plunge, and it's a sight to see. So it's been rainy lately, but we're obviously hoping for good weather for next Sunday. And what about Marcellus? Do they have any kind of like graduation traditions like that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's something I'll have to learn. You don't hear too much about it, but now this year we will be making a statement about the Marcellus graduation.
Yeah, this will be our first time, of course, covering Marcellus graduation. So
let's do it up big. We're gonna do it up big.
Maybe they can find something to jump into. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
The tradition will be having the journal there, which would be a nice tradition, we think, obviously.
And we have to bid farewell to Dr. Craig Tice. This will
right.
be his last year with the district. Dr. Judith Pastel will be taking over as interim superintendent as they are searching for a new position filler.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I think that's about all we got for this week. We thank you for watching. Hope you have a great sunny weekend, hopefully. And of course, a great Father's Day weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, especially our own. And of course, as always, you can follow us online at Skaneatelesjournal.com and follow us on Twitter. I'm at @scan_Monfiletto. Sorry for the pause there. I had a little bit of it's Friday and my brain is fried.
And I am at Malone. Scan_Malone. See?
It's Friday, so Friday. We apologize. All right, thanks for watching.
Bye.